How do you say hello in Spanish?
Hola, the most common and universal Spanish greeting, used in both formal and informal contexts.
How do you say goodbye in Spanish?
Adios used to say farewell. For a more casual see you later, you can say hasta luego.
How do you say please in Spanish?
Por favor, literally as a favor. It is essential for polite requests in any Spanish-speaking country.
How do you say thank you in Spanish?
Gracias, the standard way to express gratitude. For extra emphasis, say muchas gracias, thank you very much.
How do you say you're welcome in Spanish?
De nada, literally means of nothing. It is the most common response to gracias.
How do you say excuse me in Spanish?
Perdón or disculpe. Perdón is used when bumping into someone or apologizing. Disculpe is more formal, often used to get someone's attention.
How do you say good morning in Spanish?
Buenos dias, literally good days. Used from sunrise until around noon as a greeting.
How do you say good afternoon in Spanish?
Buenos tardes, used from around noon until sunset. Note the feminine buenos agrees with tardes.
How do you say good evening/good night in Spanish?
Buenos noches, used both as a greeting in the evening and as a way to say good night before bed.
How do you say how are you in Spanish?
¿Cómo estás? Informal, ¿cómo está usted? Formal, use estás with friends and está usted with strangers or elders.
How do you say I'm fine in Spanish?
Estoy bien, a common reply to ¿Cómo estás? You can add gracias to be polite, estoy bien, gracias.
How do you say nice to meet you in Spanish?
Mucho gusto, literally much pleasure. Another option is encantado, if male, or encantada, if female.
What is the Spanish word for the number 0?
Cero.
What is the Spanish word for the number 1?
Uno changes to un before masculine nouns, e.g., un libro, and una before feminine nouns.
What is the Spanish word for the number 2?
Dos.
What is the Spanish word for the number 3?
Tres.
What is the Spanish word for the number 4?
Cuatro.
What is the Spanish word for the number 5?
Cinco.
What is the Spanish word for the number 6?
Seis.
What is the Spanish word for the number 7?
Siete.
What is the Spanish word for the number 8?
Ocho.
What is the Spanish word for the number 9?
Nueve.
What is the Spanish word for the number 10?
Diez.
What are the Spanish words for 20, 30, 50, 100, and 1000?
Veinte, 20, 30, 30, 50, 50, 100, 100, mil, 1000. Note, cien becomes ciento when followed by another number, e.g., ciento uno equals 101.
How do you say red in Spanish?
Rojo, masculine, / roja, feminine. Spanish adjectives agree in gender with the noun they describe.
How do you say blue in Spanish?
Azul, this color does not change for gender, it is the same for masculine and feminine nouns.
How do you say green in Spanish?
Verde, like azul, verde does not change form for gender agreement.
How do you say yellow in Spanish?
Amarillo, masculine, / amarilla, feminine, agrees in gender with the noun it modifies.
How do you say white in Spanish?
Blanco, masculine, / blanca, feminine, e.g., La Casa Blanca, the White House.
How do you say black in Spanish?
Negro, masculine, / negra, feminine, e.g., El Gato Negro, the Black Cat.
How do you say orange, color, in Spanish?
Naranja or anaranjado slash. A naranja is more common in everyday speech and does not change for gender.
How do you say purple in Spanish?
Morado, masculine, slash morada, feminine. In some regions, purpura is also used, though it is less common.
What is the Spanish definite article el and when is it used?
El is the masculine singular definite article, meaning the. Used before masculine singular nouns, e.g., el libro, the book.
What is the Spanish definite article la and when is it used?
La is the feminine singular definite article, meaning the. Used before feminine singular nouns, e.g., la casa, the house.
What is the Spanish definite article los and when is it used?
Los is the masculine plural definite article, meaning the. Used before masculine plural nouns, e.g., los libros, the books.
What is the Spanish definite article los and when is it used?
Los is the feminine plural definite article, meaning the. Used before feminine plural nouns, e.g., las casas, the houses.
What is the Spanish indefinite article un and when is it used?
Un is the masculine singular indefinite article, meaning a or an. Used before masculine singular nouns, e.g., un perro, a dog.
What is the Spanish indefinite article una and when is it used?
Una is the feminine singular indefinite article, meaning a or an. Used before feminine singular nouns, e.g., una mesa, a table.
What does the Spanish subject pronoun yo mean?
Yo equals I. In Spanish, subject pronouns are often omitted because verb conjugations indicate the subject. Yo hablo and hablo both mean I speak.
What does the Spanish subject pronoun tú mean?
Tú equals you, informal singular. Used with friends, family, and peers. Note the accent mark distinguishing it from tú, your.
What does the Spanish subject pronoun el mean?
El equals he. The accent mark distinguishes it from el, the. E.g., él es mi amigo, he is my friend.
What does the Spanish subject pronoun ella mean?
Ella equals she. E.g., ella habla español, she speaks Spanish.
What does the Spanish subject pronoun usted mean?
Usted, abbreviated UD. Equals you, formal singular. Used with strangers, elders, or in professional settings. It takes third-person verb forms.
What does the Spanish subject pronoun nosotros mean?
Nosotros equals we, masculine or mixed group, / nosotros equals we, all-female group. E.g., nosotros vivimos aquí, we live here.
What does the Spanish subject pronoun ellos mean?
Ellos equals they, masculine or mixed group, / ellas equals they, all-female group. E.g., ellos son estudiantes, they are students.
What does the Spanish subject pronoun ustedes mean?
Ustedes, abbreviated UDS. Equals you, plural. In Latin America, it is used for both formal and informal plural you. It takes third-person plural verb forms.
What is the difference between ser and estar in Spanish?
Both mean to be. Ser is for permanent or inherent qualities, identity, origin, profession soy estudiante. Estar is for temporary states, locations, and emotions, estoy cansado. Mixing them changes meaning.
How do you conjugate ser in the present tense?
Yo soy, tú eres, él/ella/usted es, nosotros somos, ellos/usted son. Ser is irregular and must be memorized.
How do you conjugate estar in the present tense?
Yo estoy, tú estás, él/ella/usted está, nosotros estamos, ellos/ustedes están. Note the accent marks on most forms.
How do you conjugate tener, to have, in the present tense?
Yo tengo, tú tienes, L/ella/usted tien, nosotros tenemos, ellos/ustedes tienen. Tenor is also used in expressions like tener hambre, to be hungry, lit. To have hunger.
How do you conjugate ir, to go, in the present tense?
Yo voy, tú vas, él/ella/usted vie, nosotros vamos, ellos/ustedes van. Ir plus a plus infinitive expresses the near future, voy a comer, I am going to eat.
How do you conjugate hacer, to do/make, in the present tense?
Yo hago, tú haces, él/ella/usted hace, nosotros hacemos, ellos/ustedes hacen. Only the yo form is irregular, hago.
How do you conjugate querer, to want/love, in the present tense?
Yo quiero, tú quieres, él/ella/usted quiere, nosotros queremos, ellos/ustedes quieren. It is a stem-changing verb, EIE, except in the nosotros form.
How do you conjugate poder, to be able to/can, in the present tense?
Yo puedo, tú puedes, él/ella/usted pueda, nosotros podemos, ellos/ustedes pueden. It is a stem-changing verb, OUE, except in the nosotros form.
How do you conjugate hablar, to speak, in the present tense?
Yo hablo, tú hablas, él/ella/usted habla, nosotros hablamos, ellos/ustedes hablan. Hablar is a regular AR verb and follows the standard pattern.
How do you conjugate comer, to eat, in the present tense?
Yo como, tú comes, él/ella/usted come, nosotros comemos, ellos/ustedes comen. Comer is a regular verb.
How do you conjugate vivir, to live, in the present tense?
Yo vivo, tú vives, él/ella/usted vive, nosotros vivimos, ellos/ustedes viven. Vivir is a regular IR verb.
What are common expressions using tenor in Spanish?
Tenor is used in many idiomatic expressions where English uses to be, tener hambre, to be hungry, tener sed, to be thirsty, tener sueño, to be sleepy, tener miedo, to be afraid, tener razón, to be right.
How do you use ir plus a plus infinitive to express the future in Spanish?
Ir plus a plus infinitive expresses the near future, similar to English going to. E.g., voy a estudiar, I am going to study, vamos a comer, we are going to eat. This construction is very common in everyday speech.
How do you conjugate saber, to know facts, versus conocer, to know/be familiar with, in present tense?
Saber, yo sé, tú sabes, él sabe, nosotros sabemos, ellos saben. Conocer, yo conozco, tú conoces, él conoce, nosotros conocemos, ellos conocen. Use saber for facts and skills, use conocer for people and places.
How do you say water in Spanish?
El agua, feminine, but uses el because it starts with a stressed a. E.g., el agua está fría, the water is cold.
How do you say bread in Spanish?
El pan, a staple in Spanish cuisine. Panaderia means bakery.
How do you say meat in Spanish?
La carne, a general term for meat. Beef specifically is la carne de residencial or la ternera.
How do you say fish in Spanish?
El pescado, fish is food, / el pez, live fish. Use pescado when ordering at a restaurant.
How do you say rice in Spanish?
El arroz, a fundamental ingredient in many Spanish and Latin American dishes like paella and arroz con pollo.
How do you say milk in Spanish?
La leche ig, un vaso de leche, a glass of milk.
How do you say egg in Spanish?
El huevo, the H is silent. Plural, los huevos. E.g., huevos revueltos, scrambled eggs.
How do you say fruit in Spanish?
La fruta, e.g., me gusta la fruta fresca, I like fresh fruit.
How do you say vegetable in Spanish?
La verdura or el vegetal, verdura is more commonly used in everyday speech, especially for leafy greens and cooking vegetables.
How do you say chicken in Spanish?
El pollo refers to chicken as food. E.g., pollo asado, roast chicken.
How do you say cheese in Spanish?
El queso, Spain and Latin America have many varieties. E.g., queso manchego, queso fresco.
How do you say wine in Spanish?
El vino, vino tinto, red wine, vino blanco, white wine. E.g., una copa de vino, por favor, a glass of wine, please.
How do you say where is in Spanish?
¿Dónde está? E.g., ¿Dónde está el hotel? Where is the hotel? Use estar for locations.
How do you say how much does it cost in Spanish?
¿Cuánto cuesta? For plural items, use cuánto cuestan? E.g., ¿Cuánto cuesta esta camisa? How much does this shirt cost?
How do you say I need help in Spanish?
Necesito ayuda. In an emergency, you can also shout ayuda. Help. Necesitar means to need.
How do you say the check, please in Spanish?
La cuenta, por favor, used at a restaurant when you are ready to pay. Cuenta means bill or check.
How do you say I don't understand in Spanish?
No entiendo. You can also say no comprendo. To ask someone to repeat, add puede repetir, por favor.
How do you say do you speak English in Spanish?
¿Habla usted inglés? Formal / hablas inglés? Informal, a very useful phrase for travelers in Spanish-speaking countries.
How do you say where is the bathroom in Spanish?
¿Dónde está el baño? In some countries you may also hear el servicio or los aseos for restroom.
How do you say I would like in Spanish?
Me gustaría or quisiera, both are polite ways to make a request. E.g., me gustaría un café, I would like a coffee.
How do you say a table for two, please, in Spanish?
Una mesa para dos, por favor, change the number as needed, para tres, for three, para cuatro, for four, etc.
How do you say I have a reservation in Spanish?
Tengo una reservación, Latin America, / tengo una reserva, Spain, e.g., tengo una reserva en nombre de Garcia, I have a reservation under the name Garcia.
How do you ask what time is it in Spanish?
¿Qué hora es? Responses use ser, es la una, it's 1 o'clock, son las dos, it's 2 o'clock. Singular es only for 1 o'clock.
How do you say today in Spanish?
Hoy e.g., hoy es lunes, today is Monday.
How do you say tomorrow in Spanish?
Mañana, note, mañana also means morning. Context clarifies, mañana por la mañana equals tomorrow morning.
How do you say yesterday in Spanish?
E.g., fui al cine, yesterday I went to the movies. Typically used with the preterite tense.
How do you say morning in Spanish?
La mañana, e.g., por la mañana, in the morning. Remember, mañana without the article means tomorrow.
How do you say afternoon in Spanish?
La tarde covers roughly from noon to sunset. E.g., por la tarde, in the afternoon.
How do you say mother in Spanish?
La madre, informally, mama, mom. E.g., mi madre cocina muy bien, my mother cooks very well.
How do you say father in Spanish?
El padre, informally, papa, dad. Los padres can mean the parents or the fathers.
How do you say brother in Spanish?
El hermano, plural, los hermanos, which can mean brothers or siblings, brothers and sisters together.
How do you say sister in Spanish?
La hermana, plural, las hermanas, sisters.
How do you say sun in Spanish?
El hijo, plural, los hijos, which can mean sons or children, sons and daughters together.
How do you say daughter in Spanish?
La hija, plural, las hijas, daughters. The H is silent, so it is pronounced roughly as hija.
How do you say it's hot, weather, in Spanish?
Hace calor, literally it makes heat. Spanish uses hacer for many weather expressions. To say I'm hot, say tengo calor.
How do you say it's cold, weather, in Spanish?
Hace frío, literally it makes cold. To say I'm cold, say tengo frío, using tenor, not hacer.
How do you say it's raining in Spanish?
Está lloviendo or llover means to rain. The double LL is pronounced like a Y in most dialects.
How do you say left, direction, in Spanish?
Izquierda, e.g., gira a la izquierda, turn left. Often used with the preposition a la.
How do you say right, direction, in Spanish?
Derecha, e.g., gira a la derecha, turn right. Derecho can also mean straight or law, depending on context.
How do you say straight ahead in Spanish?
To do recto or derecho, e.g., siga to do recto, continue straight ahead. In Latin America, derecho is more commonly used for straight ahead.